everybody, I'm Sean. Welcome to another episode of Angling Spiders. Welcome back, everybody. On today's episode, I am going to do a challenge, and that's going to be with a couple of different lures. For those of you that watch the channel, you know that I am a member of the Catch 'em Big Pro staff, and because of that, I use a lot of Catch 'em Big lures, and I just happen to like them as well, especially those Walleye Rattler series crankbaits. They are fantastic for pike, but you should also know that I love Len Thompson spoons, and so today I am going to do a Catch 'em Big versus Len Thompson challenge. I am going to use each of the baits for a half an hour and then switch back. So half an hour on the Catch 'em Big, half an hour on the Len Thompson. I'm only going to use two patterns, even though I have a whole bunch of them. I'm going to use the perch pattern on the Catch 'em Big, and I'm going to use the blue and white on the Len Thompson. They're some of my favorites. So let's get right to it and see what happens. Okay, I am starting out with the Catch 'em Big, and from a time perspective, it is 10:49. So at 11:20, I'm going to switch back over to my Len Thompson. I'm going to be trolling and casting for both of them. All right, we got our first one on the Catch 'em Big. There we go. On that fish, caught at 11:04, so 15 minutes. Not bad. All right, it's 11:20, and it's time to switch up my lure. I can tell you that I missed another one right at the kayak. It hit, and I had it for a second, it got off, and I also had another bite, so I could have had three, but the score is currently 1-0 for the Catch 'em Big. I'm going to switch over to the Len Thompson. All right, it's 11:28, so 8 minutes of fishing with the Len Thompson, and I got one. Nice head shake. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish. Let's touch that leader. Going for a run. Going for a run. Barely hooked. There we go. That's a catch, and there he's off. So, just touched the leader. 1-1. All right, it's 11:32, so 4 minutes later, I got another one on the Len Thompson. Another scrapper. Oh, look at that. Let's touch that. There we go. I got another one. I got another one. These are some nice fish today. I'm fighting well. Got lots of energy. And for tackle, I'm using my Ugly Stick GX2 rod with my PC Fun Carbon X3000. And there we go. That's pike number 3 for the Len Thompson. I'm gonna let this one go right here. And there he goes. 3-1. All right, so it is 11:50. That is the end of the first hour, and so far we're sitting at Len Thompson 3, Catch 'em Big 1. I am going to go in and grab some lunch because it's close to noon, and I've been out here for a while. So I'm going to hit the shore here by these rocks. All right, here we are, nice little spot here to stop for some lunch, and here's the snackle box today. What do we got? We got some carrots and some cucumbers. We got some cherries and blackberries. We got a hot, spicy buffalo wing star-kissed tuna pack that I just dropped. We have some spicy chili corn nuts, some more vegetables, a granola bar, some dip, and some Parmesan crackers. All looks pretty good to me. I am going to dig in. Okay, lunchtime's over. That was a nice little spot to have a break. But now it's time to get back to the fishing, and it is currently 20 after 12. So I am resetting the clock on the next hour and starting back again with the Catch 'em Big. Let's get to the fishing. All right, we got one. First one after lunch. I think it went right into the weeds. Right in. Not a bad fish. Yeah, that's a nice one. Got some weight to it. Hooked in the lip. There we go. And we got it. Probably 28 inches. Nice fish. All right, it's about 2 minutes later. We got another one. Remember, we started at 10 after 12, and it's 12:30 right now. That's a nice one. That is a really nice fish. This might be the biggest one I caught today. Look at that drag. Still searching for one over 30 today. This one's close, but I don't think it's quite there. No. And he's gone. How'd I got the leader? All right. So that is 3 on the Catch 'em Big, 3 on the Len Thompson. Okay, it is 12:37, so with 3 minutes to spare. Oh, look at that! With 3 minutes to spare, I got one more. That was an awesome jump. That was amazing. Oh, you guys, I got 2 pike. I got a big pike eating a smaller pike. I've had this happen once before, but can I catch them both? If that fish does not let this go, it's gonna be a double header, which is crazy, and that other one is really a good size. Can I do it? I want the bigger one. I don't care about the smaller one. Oh, he's taking that fish. He is not letting it go. That big pike is not letting the smaller one go. This is crazy. This does not happen very often. It's only happened to me once before in my life. This one might let go. I suspect it will. It did. I lost the bigger one. That is crazy right there. But there's a catch for the Catch 'em Big. And look at the teeth marks on that fish now, where that other pike had a death grip. That was a good one. That was probably a 10-pounder that had a grip on that fish. Oh! Okay, it's 12:50, 10 minutes after I started fishing the Len Thompson. And I got one. I got one. And it went right in the weeds. Right into the weeds. I don't even know if it's on there anymore. Once they wrap themselves in the weeds, it's almost impossible to tell. They don't fight anymore. Oh yeah, it's still on there. There's a head shake. There's a head shake in the middle of a bunch of weeds. Yep. Rolled up in the weeds. Oh, gator roll. And there it is, tied up 4-4. Look at that beast. Oh, and I caught another line with a hook on it, along with the fish. Okay, I'm gonna get this mess figured out. All right, it is the end of another hour. That's 2 hours of fishing, and we are all tied up. 4 on the Catch 'em Big, 4 on the Len Thompson. And we're gonna start another one. All right. We're 3 minutes after the switch over to the Catch 'em Big. And we got one. Oh, I love days like this. Beautiful. Nice looking fish. Good size. Look at that drag go on that reel. Oh, barely hooked. Let's touch the leader at least. That's a good sized fish. Touch the leader. I got it. Skinny. That is a long pike, but skinny. Unreal. All right. After a very, very long time of not catching anything, I finally just picked one up here on the Catch 'em Big. This is the last hour of the challenge. So 4 hours of fishing, 2 hours in each lure, and I hadn't caught one in a while, and I was starting to think the bite was completely off, but there we go. That's number 6 on the Catch 'em Big against 4 with the Len Thompson. That's the end of the half an hour and the end of the fishing with the Catch 'em Big. 6 fish in total. I lost quite a few as well, and now we're gonna do the very last half hour with the Len Thompson and see if we can catch up. All right, we got one. It is 1 minute after I started. Probably the same one that hit my Catch 'em Big, to be honest. Nice fight. Nice fight. These fish are scrappy today. And there we go. That one is not getting off. And that is number 5 on the Len Thompson. All right, here it is. This is the last cast of the challenge. It is time. This is the top of the last hour here. Last effort here for the Len Thompson. It is currently 6 for the Catch 'em Big and 5 for the Len Thompson. And that is gonna close it out right there. And that's how this one ends. 11 fish. And what did we prove? Well, I don't think one is better than the other at all. In fact, if I count the number that I lost on both these lures today, it's pretty much even. And so what that tells me is that my 2 favorite lures, both equally effective, both great at catching pike. All right, I'm gonna close this one out. 4 hours of fishing for the challenge. As I said, 11 fish. And as I said in the last video, for those of you that watched it, this was actually the afternoon of the same day from the previous episode. So I caught 9 fish in the morning and I just caught 11 in the afternoon. So that's a 20 fish day. And what an amazing trip for my first trip of the year out to Crawling Valley. So I will be back for sure, but you can see something new on the next trip because I might not be back here for a little while. All right, I'm gonna close this one out. It was another great day. I hope you enjoyed it along with me. If you liked the video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and until next time, good fishing.